Hi everyone, it's Denise with Wondubar Crafts. I want to play a little bit with this wax kit. I bought it a couple months ago and I have never used it. I've seen Amy, Crafty Cat, do a cute little thing with hers. And I do know my friend Tammy, she has one. She has like the little warmer thing. I didn't get that exquisite yet because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but I bought enough to play with. And then I bought like a little, um, some different little heads on mine. You know, it comes in a little kit. It's got a heart, a tree. I think it's got like a compass. I liked this one because it had the heart and it has this really pretty feather. And then there's one that says, I think, sending love or something like that. Ooh. See, here we go with that glass mat. Dang it. And a little bee. So I'm going to use the heart and I'm going to play first on the parchment because like I said, I've never done this before. And I got all this from Amazon. I am not affiliated with Amazon or anything. So if I remember, I will try and put where I got this stuff in case you're curious or you want to prep along or just give it a try too. They have smaller kits of these wax melts. Amy did hers with the stick where you light it and then you drip it. And I have a couple of those, but when I originally got it, I was like, oh, I'll just go to Walmart. And then I was like, well, let me try it both ways because I don't know. So, it comes with this kit comes with 3 little tea lights. You can get the tea light, the big bags, of 50 of these things, I think from like the Dollar Tree. Maybe it's 25. I can't remember, but I do know that you can get them from there. Let me get the little wick up. And I literally, I walked downstairs 4 times. Oh, let me go dig out my lighter. And then I walked downstairs and got distracted. Then I came all the way back. Oh, shoot, I forgot my lighter. Walked all the way 4 times before I remembered it. Okay, so before I light this, one thing I did forget is a little water. So let me go get a small little cup of water and I'll be right back. Okay, got my water. Hope I don't need it, but just in case. All right, I think this light is kind of shining on there a little bit. So let me turn that a little bit for you guys so it's not so overwhelmingly bright. The only sad part is it kind of, I don't know. I like this mat, but I don't know. I think I just use it for when I'm doing this kind of messy craft and just when I'm doing gluing or whatever, take it off because I don't know. Now, if I understand this correctly, get that going. To do a decent wax seal, you need to have I think they said 3 to 4 of these melted. So please don't tip over. I don't want to be picking up wax melts. So I'm just going to pick, I'm going to pick this bright because I probably will never use this bright neon pink, but I'm just going to play. I put 4 in here and let's see what happens here. I mean, I could see the benefit of having a little wax pot, like almost kind of like a honey pot thing, so that you can just dip and go if you did a lot of these things, but I don't know. It just seems like I keep buying all these things that, oh, they look so convenient, but I use them like once or twice. Oh yeah, and I want to show you guys the We Are Memory Keepers little crocodile case that I bought, and I'm just not impressed with it at all. And then I texted my friend Amy, Crafty Cat, because I noticed that her scoreboard is different from mine, and I had no earthly idea that they were. Ooh, this is like smoking. Am I burning this? Oh boy, it's not all melted yet. I don't know. Maybe I'm putting it like too far into the fire. I don't know. You guys that do this all the time could probably tell me. I don't know. Is it? I wish there was like a stir stick or something you can. Okay, so let's try this. All right, so we'll pour it down. All right. And then I guess we just stick it in the wax. And then, oh, okay. I don't guess that works. I'm not liking that at all. Did I not have enough maybe on there, Willow? Am I supposed to grease these things or something? What did I do wrong? Or do I need to like set it until it dries and then peel it up? I don't know. All right. Let me blow my candle out here. Oh, here we go. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. I guess if you do it on parchment, you could do a bunch of these up and then like maybe glue them. I mean, that kind of came out cute. Maybe it's just because I'm on parchment and so it's not sticking, but that is kind of cute. So yeah, because see, it's just like peeling right up off the parchment. But that would be a good idea though. Yeah, like, I don't know if you could glue these. We'll certainly have to try something. So I guess that 4 is enough. So let me kind of pick up some of this wax here. Throw it away. It's almost plasticky feeling. Okay, and I don't know if I'm supposed to clean this out. See, like, look at all the black soot on the back of that. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't know if I'm doing this right. You guys can certainly please tell me in the description box below. Oh, I guess it just wipes right off the back here. I have another one of these. It came in another little thing, so I would imagine these things probably are made of something that will kind of sustain it. Ooh, that's sooty. I don't want that on my fingers. I guess, does it just peel out, or do you have to heat this up and then, I don't know, guys. Is there some sort of cleaner tool I should get for this? I don't know, because I would imagine that mixing these waxes could be, maybe what I need to do is heat it up and then we'll do that in a minute. Because I don't want to be taking up a bunch of your time. Because, you know, we're trying to have fun and craft. So what I want to do is just, I'm just going to experiment. Because, you know, we can. So let's take a piece of paper and I want to see if, let's see if the art glue, I'm pretty sure Fabri-Tac would probably put it down. But let's see if we did this. And this has probably been done. I don't know. I have not, other than seeing kind of Tammy's and then watching Crafty Cat do one, I have never done these before. So I'm going to watch videos on it. I probably should have done that so I would know. But I thought, well, you know, let's do something we have, you know, like I said, this seems to be like a first for a lot of things. So let that dry a minute. So let me relight this. And I probably should cover my glue since it is, I don't know if it's flammable or toxic. Well, it's obviously not, like, it's toxic, obviously, if you swallow it, so you don't want to be doing that. But I don't know if it's flammable. I know that Fabri-Tac is. So I don't know if we can just heat this up and then wipe it out. So we'll give that a try and see if that, ooh, I don't guess I'm supposed to hold it. Maybe, I don't know. Ay, ay, ay. But none of the wax stayed in the, in the seal, which I think is good, right? But that would be cool if you could just make up a bunch of them and then you could just, you know, pop them on if you want as decoration. Okay, let's see. Is it going to take it out? It's a little warm. I would make sure that it, you know, your fingers are protected if you're going to do it. Okay, looks like that is out. So let's see. Let's stick it on there. Pretty good. So yeah, I guess you could make up a bunch of them and, you know, you could probably even give them as gifts, you know, to somebody who maybe doesn't have a wax seal or, you know, wants them or whatever. I think that would be cute. Just use a little parchment paper. So let's try another one just before I decide to do it on this envelope because, you know, I don't want to screw it up. Let's mix some colors. Let's do, I wonder if it would look okay with like this pearly color. We'll do 2 of those and let's do a green. And let's change out the stamp because I am going to use this one, so I'll keep it out. But I want to put the tree on there and see what it looks like, just to see. And I like that these little things screw on and off. Of course, it's probably, you guys are probably all like, duh, Denise. Psh. So I'm playing, I'm having fun, you know, learning. And then you guys can laugh at me when I make all my mistakes, right? I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. I won't get offended, I promise. Yeah, I can maybe see how, if you were just going to do like one, you know, having this would be cool, but maybe having like one of those little wax pots. You know, you plug it in and it warms the wax and you just dip it in and go. So yeah, I could see where that might, you know. 2, I think maybe a popsicle stick or something like that might be good to stir, or like not even a popsicle stick, maybe like a skewer, a wooden skewer, or even a metal one would be okay to stir that up a little bit if you were worried about it mixing the color, you know, if you're trying to swirl the colors or something. That might be cool. Okay, come on. Is it almost melted? Almost melted. Come on. It's starting to smoke again. Maybe that's a sign that it's ready. I don't know. I'm making a big bloody mess. Okay, so let's try this again. I kind of like the swirl it gives. That's really cool. And then we'll put our tree right side up. I guess it really doesn't matter unless you're actually putting it on the paper. So we can set it down. And then I guess just see what it does. See if it cools a little bit. I don't know. I do know. Oh, not yet. There we go. Well, look at that. Isn't that just neat? Boy, the small things in life, huh? I like that. That is really cool. So I know that probably on paper you're not supposed to leave it down, but I'm thinking because of the smooth edge of the parchment, it's probably not a bad idea. If you were probably going to make a couple of them, maybe, and then let them dry. Let's heat that back up a little bit so we can wipe it out. I'm not sticking my fingers onto the hot metal. I'm actually just putting my finger in the White-Bee, which is nice and cool. I'll get that wiped off. Okay. That's good, I think. I don't want to mix that up too much. All right. So, all right, we've played a little bit, and look, it comes right off, see? And then you have a nice little wax seal. Isn't that cool? And then, so let's go back and check this. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it sticks on there. Of course, it kind of pushes the glue, kind of makes it wet all the way through. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it wasn't, maybe I put too much glue, but normally my glue doesn't come through like that on the glitter glue. Maybe it's the wax itself, maybe, I don't know. So let's try a little, let me blow this out, because I know this is flammable. I just got my hair cut. I don't need it shaved. So I'll just put a little razzle dazzle on here and see what happens. It could eat through. I don't know. We're just playing at this point. And let's see if that holds it down any better. Close my glue off. And we'll set those aside. So now what I want to do is that cute little net. Okay. This is the envelope that I worked on last video. I added one of those little mini envelopes, the cupcake envelopes that I made, and I put a little bit of avocado dyed notebook paper in there, composition. I just add a little pearl, and then I just glued it on so that, and then I just cut a small piece of Valentines style paper pack, you know, scrapbooking paper back there, cardstock. All right, and then what I want to do is put one here. So I'm going to lay it flat. I think I want to do a heart, but I don't want to do it in pink. What I want to do is do it in gray, I think. And maybe I might mix maybe a little bit of this, like maybe one. So I'm going to put 3 of those and 1 in the middle here. Close this up because Denise will have little wax beads all over, and then my little Uber Duber will think, oh, it's like a jelly bean. Let me eat it. And be like chewing on them like those, remember those little wax lips you used to get at Halloween? And chew that. Okay, so, and you know what I want to do before I do that? I wanted to try and put a little bit of ribbon like underneath it. You know what I'm saying? So you have like a little tab up. So let me find the end of this here. And we'll like set it kind of like that. I can cut it long so that if I need to, I can cut it down shorter. Right? Hey, we're playing. I can do it. I can do it. Okay. So let me just do like that because I think I want my wax seal to kind of go, for the most part, and I'll put it up just a smidgen. I know you guys are probably looking at it going, oh my God, the flame. Denise, your hand. Yeah, I felt it a couple times. I didn't burn myself though, but it's just like playing with anything new, you know, you got to get used to what is around you. But that is really cool. I like that. I like that idea. I might have to stamp off, or, you know, although I think doing like this would take forever. So it may not be something I want to, you know, do right away. Get it all melted in there. Yeah, I can see where a pot would be much easier. I may have to, I don't know. Like I said, I just bought it to play with and have some fun before I decided whether or not it was something I would do on a regular thing, you know. That one just doesn't want to seem to, can't tell if it's melted or not. That little, I think it is though. I don't want to burn the wax. Oh, there it goes. It's kind of sinking in there. Okay. So now, carefully pour it over the top of this. And I think we kind of went a little overboard here. I don't know. Ooh, I can smell the yarn. Okay. I'll just set it down in there. I'm blowing. I don't know how much pressure to give this. There it goes. Oh, look at that. Isn't that so pretty? And then we got a little bit over here on the side. So what I'm going to do is, before it dries up, kind of pull it off there. See if we can't get it shaped. There's my little pokey tool. Where it gets too hard. There we go. You guys that probably do this all the time are probably like, just leave it alone. Yeah, okay. Isn't that just cute? I love it. Look at that. So now we got a little, you know, tag on there. A little loop up here. That is so super cute. I love it. Okay. Maybe see if I can't trim that wax. It's probably not what I'm supposed to do, but okay, whatevs. There we go. Isn't that cute? I love it. I love it. I love it. That is so pretty. So anyway, so we did that. Yay. And let me clean this out real quick. So let me clean up real quick, and then I want to make a journaling card to put in this envelope. So I will be right back. Okay, so we got everything put away. I noticed that, like I said, the art glitter glue, it wets it really bad, and I've never had that problem before. And this is that Hammermill 60 pound. So this one was the Fabri-Tac, and it's sticky. So that may not work. I don't know. May have to let it sit and really stick. Either that, or, you know, what you probably could do is make them up and then drop like another little piece of wax where you want it, and then stick it down so that it adheres wax to wax, maybe. I don't know. It was just fun to try. Anyway, what I want to do is make a little journaling card for this envelope. My good friend Lori has sent me some goodie packs in my Happy Mail, and I showed that in a few videos ago. But she sent me these wonderful alteration tags, and I think what I want to do is leave this side as is so you can journal on it, and then decorate this side. But they are, look at that, a perfect fit for that envelope. So I thought, what the hey? Yeah, right? So use what you got. Use what you got. So that is what I want to do. So we're going to, yep, decorate this side. And let me see. Where is my little kit here? See if we can fit some more of these little bits and bobs on here. Use them up. Okay, here's a nice little strip here. We can always cut the corner, right? So, let me do it. Oh, it's upside down. I don't want to do it that way. That's upside down. All right, let me do it this way, because it seems when I do, yeah, I think this thing is bent. My son suggested, he's like, snap it in half and then just use only a portion. I'm like, no. I might do it after I get a few new ones, but until that time, you know, then I might try and see if I can snap it and then, you know, Dremel down the edges so they're smooth. So then you have a smaller one for smaller pieces, maybe, but no, not doing that. And it could just be because I'm sitting, you know, and I don't get enough pressure on it. But when I first got it, it worked amazingly, and I sat. So yeah, I don't think it's that at all. Actually, I think I might just leave it like that. Yeah. Yeah, so did I even ask how's everybody doing? Yeah, I recorded, I'm doing like 2 today, and then I'll schedule this one for tomorrow. So when you guys see this, I recorded it a day earlier. It just seems to be easier for me to do that, and I can get a lot more done. And then if I want to do some more videos tomorrow, I can do them and schedule them. If not, I can get kind of caught up on some other things too as well. I am gonna, yeah. Before we go any further, I want to show you guys, before I forget yet again, this was the little crocodile case that I got. Okay, I bought it on Amazon, and I am not affiliated with Amazon. And I thought, well, isn't that just cute? Because it came with eyelets already. Now I have tons of eyelets already, but it has a little storage areas for additional ones, which I thought was really cool. And I got it in here, but guys, oh my goodness, I got to pull it. And then to get it back in, you got to kind of squeeze it together and hope your fingers don't get smashed in here trying to get it in. So if you guys have one of these and have figured out a better way to get it in and out, that's great. Let me know. But I thought, well, what was funny is they sent instructions on the crocodile, not how to put it in the case, but the crocodile itself, you know, all the little, because, you know, these things spin. So you can use different sizes with the crocodile, right? With all your different eyelets, and it tells you what the top piece and what the bottom piece needs to be at, A or 1 or whatever. So I thought that was cool, but I got that with my crocodile originally, which I keep, but I don't know, it's just weird. And then I don't get why those things are there, but whatever. I don't know. I thought it was cute. It was handy. I was keeping it in a pencil case, and then, but the pencil case plastic was extremely, thin. So, you know, it was like, yeah. And that one's great because if you go anywhere, you know. And then I got this cute little, it's the tag, the little, oh, well, I won't call them what we used to call them in the military, because it wasn't a very nice word. I'll just say they're like, yeah, not even going to go there either. The little paper holes, reinforcers, right? And so I know it's been out for a while, but I picked it up and was like, oh, it's a fun new toy. So I can cover that and then re-punch again and then put another one over it if I want. So yay. Yay me. Okay, I am going to, I think I'm going to put it down with glitter glue. No, maybe on a stick. Yeah, we'll do the stick. So, do I want this? Let's get a couple pieces on here and see before I glue. I like that rose. Maybe I'll fussy cut that one out and then put it over the top. I like a little piece of that lace, so maybe we'll put a piece down there. So let's move that over there. I just love her collage. Her papers are so easy to work with. Extremely, extremely versatile. I mean, you could just, you know, cover a page and you're done. You know what I mean? It's so easy with her stuff. I love it. I love that about her, that she does it like that. You know, you don't really have to do much to what's already there. So, and this particular one I just did on, I used the Hammermill 20, I think it's a 20 pound, I think. Or no, it's the Hammermill 28 pound paper. I do have normal computer paper also, but I like this. It's just a little bit heavier than normal computer paper, so it has a little more rigidity, I guess. It's a little stiffer and just a smidgen thicker, you know, because it's 28 versus 20. Woohoo! But it does. I think it prints really well. The Hammermill I just love. It prints. It holds its color very well. So. Okay, we'll put that there. And then I was thinking, oh, where did my piece go? Oh, it flung somewhere. I'll just grab another piece. A little writing piece, maybe. In there. So, see if I can. I don't need this whole piece anyway, but let's see. Because that's going to get covered up a little bit. Come down here. Because that's just going to get punched out anyway. All right. Oh, that's ripped. We don't want that piece. Well, we don't want that piece, darn it. All right, and then that's going to go over. Is that going to cover that? Oh, shooty doody. I just want a little writing piece on there, so you can write on the front and the back too. So. I wish that, I don't know if that banner, yeah, yes, I love you would fit on here. I don't think it will. So put that there. That. Okay, we'll put that there. Maybe some pink polka dot. Oh, we got polka dots up there. It's got some pretty roses on the backside, but it's kind of purpley. I don't like that purpley. I mean, I like purple, don't get me wrong. I just don't want, oh, here we go. There's a nice little piece here. We could take that nice little rose there, I think. Yeah, like I said, I got this paper, and I was a little distraught, to say the least, when I got it and I opened it, because I was like, ooh, it's so pretty. And then I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure I read the description, but I have been known sometimes to get a little eager and, you know, forget. So let me go relook. And yeah, nowhere on there did it say anything about it being glossy. But anyway, so needless to say, I was a little distraught. But I figured, well, if anything, I can figure out something to do with it. I mean, I know we don't typically do glossy, but it's okay. It's just one little piece. It's not like it's a whole sheet. And who says it has to always be non-glossy, right? Okay, so I think I want to do that on there. And then we can fussy cut the little rose and put it on there somewhere, right? Yeah. Sounds good to me. At least I hope that's what you guys are saying. Okay. And glue stick. Oop, don't need that piece, Denise. We need that piece. We need that piece. Okay. All right. So let's start with this. Yeah, it's finally calmed down. It got dark out now. I guess everybody's at home now, so all the kids are back in the house, and my little Ubers are not barking at everything. And it's quite comical, actually, because you know how sometimes when the kids do their fundraisers and they're you know, walking around doing whatever, up to the door, ring the doorbell, and my little male Todd, he goes crazy, and then they'll just walk right off the porch and leave. Even just like bye. But it's funny because he barks a lot, but he would just, as soon as I opened the door, he'd sniff him and just love all over him, just be like, oh, you know, rub my belly, rub me, give me hugs, give me love. Isn't that funny? I think he's only really been aggressive one time. I had my old neighbor, and I won't mention names or anything because I've had a few new neighbors, you know. Something happened and he came to the door. Guy is like 6 foot something, and of course I'm like 5'2", 5'3" on a really good day. And he was just towering over me talking something, and it didn't even have anything to do with me, but I think he thought it did. And of course, once we cleared it up, everything was a-okay. But Todd got, because I guess he got real kind of like towered over me and kind of got aggressive, and he was pointing his finger, and yeah, Todd kind of got really, he was trying to come through the door. He was like, you will not speak to my mother that way. How dare you? So yeah, poor little fella. He was not having that. Not having that at all. Okay. So where is my little hole puncher? Sorry. Reaching across here. Once I get my shelves up, this will I'll go over to my other side so I can just grab them over there as they're reaching across like that. So, already punched my hole here. You ever notice they always make these holes just a smidgen larger than the actual hole punch? I don't know why, but anyway. All right, and then what do I want to use? What do I want to use? Let's put, I wonder if it would look cool with a piece of green in there, just to change it up a little bit. Did I punch it? Oh, I did. Okay, here we go. Did it come out? Okay, where did it go? Did you guys see where it flung to? Oh, there it is. There. You guys are probably like, it's right there, Denise. Hello. New toy. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that'll be kind of cute, huh? That's really cute. Actually, I think I like that side better. Yeah, I do. And just a little decorative fun tool there. And, you know, I mean, obviously you can really use it for reinforcers, so even better. All right. So we got that. Distress the edges a little bit. Cute and easy little tag. I mean, I know that tags are been done a million times. Just thought I would, you know, do something you guys could craft along, because I know a lot of you guys are doing your crafting and either watching or listening in the background, because I do the same thing too when I get in my mode. I'll have either one of my design team ladies on there, or Gail or Nick or somebody on there, whoever's got a recent video up. All right, let's see if we can fussy cut this and see what it looks like. I know. Fun watching fussy cutting, and I'm not a perfect person to do this. That's one thing I do like about my Cricut, is if I have the graphic, I can plop it in there and it will cut it for me. But of course, this is Crafty Cat's digital. She has the graphics for it, so it would not be feasible for me to do that. It would be, could not do that. What I mean by that is like cutting the graphic out and doing that. That's a no-no. So I will just do it my way. And I do know that a lot of times people can, I don't have a brother scan and cut. I don't know if it would cut these pieces out or if it just cuts like around a black border or what. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is cut part of these leaves off and just take kind of some of the other leaves here. Get that out of my way. It was bugging me. I know, it's like watching your pasta boil, right? Trying to get the water to boil. They say if you watch it, it never boils. It never comes to a rapid boil. But as soon as you turn away, it's like overflowing. pretty, pretty. I love this rose. Okay, and then I was thinking maybe like that on there. And of course my tag is curling up a little bit from the glue. And I'll show you guys how to kind of correct that a little bit. Okay. That on there. And I don't know, I think I might want to, okay, if your tag starts to curl, if you take it around the edge down at your table and like just lightly do that, just very lightly, it should help straighten it out a little bit. Okay. Typically it goes back to normal once everything dries, but if you're like me, it will drive me crazy that it's like that. So let me see. I'm trying to find my Timmy Holtz people here. Here we go. Put something on here. Let me dress it up a little bit. Oh, that's kind of cute. How she's kind of sitting on that edge right there. I like that. Well, it was just perfect, wasn't it? Yes, it happens that way sometimes. All right, I'm going to use a thicker piece. Let me give her a little distress. Not that she needs to be distressed or in distress, just distressed. Haha. And yeah, I want to do, Crafty Cat had a really cute window envelope that she did a tutorial on. Very, very cute. I might try and do one or two. I'm not doing a tutorial on it. I'm just going to do maybe, you know, craft along, because that is, you know, kind of her thing. I don't know. I don't know yet. I want to do a couple little pockets to add, and I'll show you here in a second what I kind of want to do. Hopefully we're not too bad on time. 47 minutes, that's not too bad. There we go. All right, so I want to put, don't want to put a little yarn on here. You know, I got this, I don't know if it's too purpley, but there's like some areas that are red and then some areas that are blue. I don't know. That might be a little bit too purpley. But I do like, you know, not just pink and red and white and gray for Valentine's, but I like purple as well. But let's see, what can we put on here? That would be, oh, I don't know. Let's put some ribbon on there. I think ribbon actually would be a better choice. So let me find some sari. Okay, I've got some that I avocado dyed. It's very lightly avocadoed, so it's creamy colored, but it's creamy colored, but you can see just a slight tinge of the pink in there, which I kind of like. I've got some that is darker. It just depends on how long you let it sit. I think these pieces were only like a 30-minute soak. So, and those are some other things I'm looking at doing in the shop, is some more avocado dyed items such as cheesecloth, sari silk, maybe some lace, that kind of thing. Along with, I did get some tea bags. Thank you so much, Amy, for letting me know where you got them from. I probably won't tea stain them. I will probably avocado dye them and offer them in like little packs, because I think, like I said, I think that's what I'm going to try and do. There'll still be some individual stuff, but mostly I think what I'm going to do is do like a dye every other month, and then do packs. So you'll get like paper packs, envelope packs. So you'll have multiple different sizes instead of just, oh, I want this, or I'm going to pick that, or, you know, gosh, I really only need, you know, 5 of those small envelopes. I don't need 10. So, you know what I'm saying? So you'll have like a mix of there. And then what's left over from the packs will go in individually in the shop as well. So you'll still be able to do that. And I'm going to offer some other things as well. So, yeah, I think that would be fun. All right, so now we've got a little tag in here. You can journal on the back. Nice little tag in there, and it closes up. Now, I don't know if I should have put that in there, though, because that might not. That's going to prohibit it. So, yeah, that's okay. A little too thick in there. It's okay. We can still leave it just like that. Plain tag. I just thought I was going to try and be a little decorative, but I like how she kind of pokes out the top. And then it's not going to seal close or anything. It's just going to have a nice little flap. It'll be a nice little something to tuck into, like, you know, a pocket or whatever. And you'll have an extra little tag in there. So put this in here with our ephemera in our ephemera pouch. I always keep, let me show you guys what I do. And maybe you guys have your own system, and that's cool. But I get either these kind, or like they're the fold out, or sometimes like the portfolio style. But I get these at the Dollar Tree, so they're $1. They typically have a slide in front, so when I print my digitals, they go in here until I'm ready to work on the project. Then as I'm working, I cut all my things out, all my bits and bobs, and I put them in here, and it zips up so I don't lose anything. So then when I'm ready to put my journal together, everything is in here. All the tags, all the everything. Okay? And maybe that'll help you guys out a little bit. Let's see. So, where are we at on time? 52 minutes. So I just kind of want to show you guys kind of what I've got coming up here, if I can. What I've done is I've got 3 signatures for this journal, and I put 10 pages in each, or 10, you know, sections, journaling areas in each. And what I want to do, like this one is a book page that came out of, it's a book called The Love Letters. And I think it's just so cute because they have like little faux letters with plastic stamps and all this other stuff, like the wax seals. And so, but what I want to do is see, like, that'll be a tuck there, but on the back side, the page was way too big. Obviously, I'd have to cut a lot off. But what I did was did a fold over. So kind of what I want to do here is maybe do like a pouch where, you know, you can tuck stuff in, and maybe like an envelope tuck, or a big journaling card or something like that can go in here, and attach it to this portion here. Okay, so that's going to be a video that's coming up here shortly. I still need to add some lace and stuff in here. And I don't know, I've got some other, we'll probably come up with something else, I'm sure, to do. Maybe decorate a couple pages, do some stamping, something. So, and then, so I will probably do, let's see, this one will air tomorrow. So while this one is airing, I'll probably go in and sew my lace and stuff like that on the edges. If that's something you guys want to see, I'm sure you guys have probably seen it before, but if it is something you want to see, and just how, my technique isn't any different from anyone else's really on sewing pages. I don't know if you guys glue and then sew or what, but typically when I do a lace piece, I don't typically glue it, only because I don't want the glue getting gummed up, unless it's a heavier piece that will shift. Because like this is printed on the 60-pound, this particular cover, signature cover, it's done on the 60-pound hammer mill, and it's a very soft and smooth paper. So when you put it in your machine, it tends to want to slide. The grips, your feet don't like to pick it up. So On these pieces, I would just do like a couple little tacks or something. But if you guys want to see that, I can certainly do that on a video, maybe on the next journal or something. But this one, I kind of want to get moving on because, you know, we're coming close to February. So I really want to get it done. And I still got a zipper pouch, and I'm going to try and do something a little different with the pen case, which I will probably do a tutorial on it. It'll be very similar to what I'm doing, only doing it with like faux leather instead of doing it with like a file folder with fabric over it. I'll actually do an actual one that's like a faux leather to kind of show you guys that it's really not that hard on a normal machine to do, because you know, unless you're going to do extreme decorative stitching, it's very easy. So anyways, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for hanging out. I know we didn't get a whole lot done, but we did get finished up our little envelope there, a little coin looking envelope with a journaling card. And like I said, we'll be back to do some more. Until next time, guys, thanks for hanging out. Plenty of hugs, loves, and blessings. Mwah. Love you guys.